Hello everyone. So I wanted to make this video talking about why I'm still playing Overwatch, and you know, in a time when it feels like everyone's quitting Overwatch and everybody would rather play Fortnite or Realms Royale or something random like that. I'm still very much into this game, and I've had rough patches. I even quit the game for like a 2.5 to 3 month period back when I was a Mercy main. I've had times where I felt like I can't keep going anymore, but I keep going, and I wanted to talk to you guys about why I think that is. And it's a little bit embarrassing, to be honest, talking about this, but this is just the way that I feel personally. So I've been playing the game since I think I've been playing the game since launch, but my first competitive season was season 2. And back then I played a lot of May, I played a lot of Diva. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was platinum, but to be honest, I was queuing with like my boyfriend at the time and his friends, and I think I got a little bit carried. I was just sort of running around as Diva, not really doing that much. I'm just sort of getting myself killed. But after a while they stopped playing the game, they stopped playing with me because, you know, I wasn't very good. And at the time I wasn't taking it that seriously. I was just sort of trying to have fun, and they were being super competitive, and we were in platinum, but they were being super competitive, and I think they got a little bit frustrated with me because I wasn't taking the game that seriously. And after a while they stopped playing with me, and after a while they stopped playing the game at all. And this is when I think I started to play Mercy, because I realised that I was better at Mercy than I was at Diva, and I couldn't really play May in comp at the time. So I just kind of started playing less and less Diva, playing more and more Mercy, and I think this is the time when I really started to take the game more seriously. This is obviously back when Mercy had the big res, and I felt like Mercy had a huge impact on whether you win or lose, like whether you get the big res off or not, which I was very good at, as you guys probably know if you've been following the channel for a long time. So I kept going and I kept going, and eventually I reached Masters, which was obviously pretty great, pretty fun, pretty cool. I was pretty excited about it, and at this point I realised that if I wanted to, I could really work on getting better, not just playing comp, but actually work on improving my gameplay and maybe climb to top 500 or be one of the best at Mercy. And I started making videos and stuff like that, and that was really, really fun for me. And the reason I eventually quit that and took a sort of 3-month break was because I think I was frustrated with the toxicity in the game and stuff like that, but I was also frustrated with feeling like I didn't have as much impact on the games as I wanted to, especially since Mercy's big res was gone at this point, and she had her new Valkyrie and they kept giving her nerfs and stuff like that. I felt like it didn't matter how well I played. I felt like I could have games where I didn't play very well and we would win, and then I would have a game where I played really, really well and we would lose, and it didn't feel quite right. So I took a 3-month break, and when I came back I started to play Diva, and at this point I dropped all the way from Grandmaster down to Diamond because I hadn't played the game in a long time. I was out of practice with Diva for sure, but it was fun to get back into the game. It was fun to really try and work on my Diva gameplay, and I feel like I did a good job at really getting to a decent level with her. And now I'm here, it's season 10, and I started to learn Zarya during this season because I knew that she was meta, and there's a lot of situations where people ask me to play Zarya instead of Diva, so I figured, you know, watch some Geggery gameplay, practice Zarya, and that's what I've done. And I think I'm finally getting to the point where I'm not terrible at Zarya. I'm nowhere near as good as her as I am at Diva, but I'm like okay at her. I've also started to learn Orisa because I know that this new social update is coming out, and I want to be able to queue as a tank and have at least one main tank in my roster of characters that I can play. So, because otherwise I don't think it would be fair to my teammates to just play off tank and they expect that I'm going to play a main tank, and I can't play main tank, so that's why I decided to play Orisa. I'm not amazing at Orisa, I'm getting better, but I find her projectiles pretty difficult to land. But that's besides the point. I just wanted to give you guys a quick history of my Overwatch stuff. So, as you guys know, I recently came back to Europe, and I've since then lost quite a bit of SR. When I was in NA, I managed to reach almost top 500. I was in Grandmaster. I dropped down to Masters a little bit again, but that was fine. But since I got back to EU, exactly what I thought would happen has happened. I've been dropping down to Diamond and then going back up to Masters and dropping to Diamond and going back to Masters, and I'm just finding it extremely frustrating. And I realised that no matter how frustrated I get, I'm not quitting the game. I might take a couple days of a break, or maybe even a week break, but I'm not quitting because Overwatch is, and I've mentioned this in a video in the past, Overwatch is a huge portion of my life. I like watching the Overwatch League, especially when Shanghai Dragons are playing. I like thinking about my YouTube channel and, where I could be, and if I could be top 500 or if I could be on PC even. And I just wanted to share with you guys that my eventual goal is to make enough money from YouTube to buy a PC, get better on PC, because I know that I'm essentially going to have to relearn the game mechanically, get better on PC, and honestly I just want to this is embarrassing, it really is embarrassing, but I think if I share it with you guys, maybe I'm more likely to follow my dreams and stuff like that. My goal is to make enough money to get a PC, relearn the game as a PC player, work my way up the ranks, and eventually just make an impact as a female Overwatch player, not as a Mercy main, because, and I'm meaning no offense to anyone at all, but I don't want to be stereotypical. I want to be, I want to be a female tank main who is capable of climbing to the ranks, to the highest ranks on PC, and really, make other girls feel like they can do the same thing and not, I feel like there are a lot of girls that enjoy playing Mercy and healers, but there's a lot of girls who feel pressured into playing Mercy, and they feel like that's what they have to do, if you know what I mean. So I know that I've felt that way at times. Yeah, that's the goal, basically, and I feel like I should share that with you guys, because sometimes I lose touch with that and I just play comp and I play comp and I play comp and I get frustrated. But I think if I stay aligned with that goal in mind, then maybe I can do a little bit better. And I think I need to spend more time watching back my gameplay and really trying to improve mentally and improve like small things, like when I use my Zarya bubble, or when I use my boosters as D.Va and stuff like that. So that's essentially why I'm still playing the game, because I have goals with the game. The game is, like I said, the game is a huge portion of my life. My YouTube channel is a huge portion of my life, and that involves Overwatch. So yeah, that's it, really. I do understand why so many people are quitting the game, but these new social features are coming, and hopefully that will make a huge difference. I almost know for a fact that it will make a big difference for me, because at least I'll have a good team comp at the start of each game. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to share that with you because I know it seems like lots of people are quitting the game, and I wanted to tell you that, through the thick and thin of Overwatch and the difficult times that we go through with this current meta and new characters being added and unbalanced new characters being added, I wanted to just make sure you know that I'm gonna be here through that. Even if I also get frustrated, I'm gonna be here making Overwatch content. Even if it's not the best content in the world, I'm still gonna be here. So yeah, I'm gonna be here for you guys when it seems like your favorite Overwatch streamers and YouTubers are quitting the game. So that's it. I know this video was a little bit all over the place. It wasn't scripted or anything like that. I just wanted to get my thoughts and feelings out there. So I hope that you guys feel informed about me and Overwatch. And yeah, thanks for watching. 입술의 결 따라 흐르네 우리가 언제나 이렇게 좋을 수 있다면 뭐라도 다 하겠어 너 입술이 내 볼에 도장을 남기면 난 멋있게 말하겠어 너는 내 여자고 우린 이제 구름 위로 가 내일 아침까지 흘러가 물 같은 너의 그 입술이 바다 같은 너의 그 입술이 내겐 어떤 별보다 이쁘지 너에게로 이어지는 기분이 Can you be my la 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 la